Yo, what up, bro?
Stand up.
We're actually trying to get our daughters.
Yeah. What up, bro?
I wanted to talk to you, man. These people needed to hear from you.
Yeah, nah, bro. I saw you was a lot before with Envy. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy, bro. I know. It's crazy that it's crazy. It sucks that all this is really going on. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I was about to no, this is not Caesar. This is the credit dude. He's affiliated with those guys. They all were business or doing events together. Um, they were you guys partners? Is that how you would describe it?
Nope. No partners with him. I just got asked to speak at the seminars. I think October of 2018. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely changed my life. Speaking and doing the credit thing. On a national level. But it's crazy. Shit, how shit just started happening, and it sucks that it happened to me. You know what I mean?
So, what's your current relationship as far as with DJ Envy and
Well,
Caesar?
I don't have a relationship with a Caesar. I stopped talking to Caesar like 5 months ago. What's up, baby?
We're trying to get paid.
That's cool.
And what took place to make that relationship change?
What with Caesar?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, that he has a platform that he sold me on with FlippingNJ. And for many months he was trying to get me to do it, and I did it, blindly without anybody knowing, because unfortunately, when you believe in someone so much, like a father, I looked at Caesar like he was my dad. To be honest with you, a lot of people don't really know my story. A lot of people probably know my story. My dad wasn't in my life a lot, and unfortunately, I looked at men to fill that void. And that's the truth, bro. I mean, I could say, people could say it's corny, whatever the case is. I looked at people to fill that void, and I looked at Caesar as a father figure, and he knew that for many years. And unfortunately, when he said, "Hey, you and I have never," he said, "Hey, you and I have never really made money together. This is an opportunity for you to make money." And I'm like, okay, I own one house. I own my house that I live in, and that's it. I make money. A lot of people say use assets to make you money, or whatever the case is. My business is my asset. I'm really good with credit. I have a really successful business, thanks to people like Envy, and also thanks to people that have given me an opportunity to shine. I've been on several platforms. I've always been really appreciative of EYL. I've always been appreciative. I've always been that guy that I never really had beef with anybody. That's how it was in high school. It was solid. If people having problems, but then, before Caesar took my money, it was more so like fuck this guy, fuck that guy, fuck this guy, don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him. And that's kind of like where I started seeing like red flags come up, to be honest with you, man. I started seeing like red flags, because it's like, why are you telling me not to talk to people that you introduced me to? And it was kind of like to isolate me. I feel like it was like a lot of isolation. And then one day he's like, yo, I got this opportunity for you to invest in FlippingNJ. And I'm like, all right, well, what is it? You already spoke about it, about what it's not. And he's like, oh, you could be 1% owner, you could be this. And I'm like, all right, well, how does all this work? I've never done this before. I do credit. I don't have that much money to be investing. Like, I'm not a liquid guy. I'm credit heavy, but I don't have that much money to be investing. I have employees, I have payroll, I have mortgage, I have my house. I have my family. My payroll, is almost 2 million a year, just payroll. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm looking at it like, well, shit, I really can't do stupid things because I have employees. So he's like, why don't you just take a loan out? Why don't you just use a credit to take a loan out? So I was like, all right. So how does that, obviously I've taken loans out before. So I took a loan out to cover the investment, but he was like, listen, don't tell anybody, because this investment, you're coming in at a smaller amount. And I'm like, yeah, but can I tell, can I tell Envy? Can I tell? He's like, no, don't say nothing. Because Envy told me not to do it, to be honest with you. Envy said, don't do it. And when I told Caesar, I was like, oh, can I tell Envy? He was like, no, because you're coming in at a lower percentage than everybody else. You're only giving me 150, not 300. He's like, but if you give me 150, I'll give you 750 in 6 months. And then in 3 months, your initial investment will be returned. And I'm like, well, 150 is a lot of money. I'm like, bro, I'm a little scared. You know what I mean? He's like, bro, I got you. I promise. You've never made money with me before. This is it. This is the home run. Started listening to a whole bunch of other celebrities that were investing. And once again, I'm going to bring it back to here I am, Caesar, who gave me a platform, introduced me to a lot of solid people that, I fix credit, bro. That's all I fucking want to do in life. I want to just fix credit. But the way I looked at it was, okay, well, Caesar said I can make X amount of dollars. He had like a deck. He had like this beautiful deck. Oh, you can make this. You come in at this point. People are going to sign up here, blah, blah, blah. And even his wife, Jen, apologized, saying like, yo, he overpromised, underdelivered with this whole thing. And I'm just like, all right, well, if this is a guy that I look at as a father figure, you know what I mean, as someone that I trust, why would this guy lie to me? Why would this guy put me in a situation that's going to fuck me up? So that was, month 1 goes on. Hey, how's everything going? Oh, we're just wrapping up. Month 2, month 3. Remember, 90 days, he says I'm going to have my initial investment back. So month 3, I'm like, hey, bro, remember, I took a loan out, right? I took a loan out. So I'm paying for this loan from my fucking business, got credit. My wife didn't know. My COO didn't know. My president didn't know. Nobody fucking knew. And that was when I should have fucking said, that's fucked up. Nobody knew. And that's where another red flag came in where I fucked up. I take ownership for shit that I do. And people want to call me fucking crazy. People want to say, oh, he's in the military. He got problems. People want to say I'm losing it. People want to fucking say I'm spiraling out of control. And you know what I say to all those fucking people that try to use my mental as a fucking excuse for what the fuck I'm saying? Number 1, fuck you. But number 2, if you went through the shit that I went through, you would have fucking been saying, and it's fucked up that people say I'm fucking losing it or that blaming the military. Motherfucker, I did my time in the fucking Marines. And I've been A1 solid since then. You know what I mean? And when Caesar took my fucking money, and then I hear friends saying like, yo, Caesar said, yo, can you invest 300 with me? This with me? I'm like, yo, fuck that. He got me. Don't fucking invest with him. I didn't say, oh, do what you want to do. It's not, no, fuck that. He got me. Don't fucking invest with him. Don't fucking invest. He got me. So obviously he started sending me money, gave me two checks that he deposited in my account that took almost 3 weeks to fucking clear. And that was it. But when you fucking invest, you don't fucking invest. And Glenn, it's a risk. He fucking made it seem like I'm the fucking problem. Me and him got in a fucking argument on the phone with his wife, talking about he's gonna smack me and do all this other shit and got all fucking tough. And I said, why don't you come here and fucking be that tough with me in person? The fuck is your problem? I didn't do shit to you. All I want to do is fix credit and fucking get on with my fucking life and help people. You know what I mean? Every single person that anybody's ever referred to me, oh, TheCreditDude never took money. Communication problem, yes. Thriving fucking business. When Envy put me on the Breakfast Club, when EYL put me on their platform, my fucking business skyrocketed. You know what I mean? All that in all, why the fuck would somebody get me? And just like how, I tried to fucking say something before. I tried to fucking go on Instagram and fucking post, I'm not fucking with these people no more, or whatever the case is. His brother fucking tried to come at me, who's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? His brother tried to come at me and say, oh, I put you on, I put you this, I put you that. Everybody wanted to throw shit in my face, and everybody want to try to get all tough and fucking this and that. You know who the fuck we are, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, damn, at one point, do you stop getting bullied? At one point, do you stop fucking like, damn, bro, like, I'm the fucking credit dude, bro. I fix credit. And you fucking, when everybody had credit issues, who they come to? Me. I didn't fucking scam nobody. I didn't fucking do anything wrong. But then when more people like, yo, this guy took 300. This guy took 300. This guy took 2. He asked me for this. Like, yo, don't fucking invest. There was a guy that came to me like, yo, he asked me for 300,000, 200,000. My boy was like, yo, I got money. Should I invest with Caesar? I was like, fuck no, don't invest with him. Fuck no, don't invest with him. And then anytime I wanted to say something, oh, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. Blah blah blah. And to me, bro, I invested not in real estate with him, in the platform that was supposed to help people invest in real estate. So however you fucking slice the pie, you know what I mean? And what's crazy is when I went to Miami, I'm fucking walking, and that fucking chain he gave me just broke off my fucking neck. I'm walking, and it just broke. You know what I mean? And that was the last time I fucking saw him in January. Last time I said anything to him, And that's it. You know what I mean? There's obviously a lot more shit that I can fucking say. There's a lot more other stuff. But at the end of the day, that's not me. And if people want to sit here and say that I'm spiraling out of control and I'm fucking losing it, I'm going crazy, or whatever the case is, my military problems, if you went through what I fucking went through, I almost killed myself in September over this shit. My fucking merchant account, I didn't even get to say that. Because I was making the payments from my business that he promised me, my fucking merchant account got shut down. Okay, which means I couldn't process transactions. You got all these fucking credit gurus out here talking about fucking merchant accounts. I got a real merchant account that processes shit. I don't swipe a fucking credit card to take money from it and give it an invoice. I got a real business. So I couldn't make payroll. I couldn't fucking make this. I had to fucking do this. I had to sell my Rolls Royce. I had to sell my fucking truck. I had to do what I got to do. Because that's what my military problems, that's what a fucking Marine does. So yes, a Marine fucking makes it happen. And notice, I didn't say this shit when it happened last May, last September, last August. I'm saying this shit now because finally I'm fucking good financially. Mentally, I'll never be fucking good. Tony, you tell me a business owner that has over 40 employees, multi-million-dollar business, payroll, taxes, health insurance, that's fucking good every fucking day. And the reason why people ain't fucking, the reason why some people are fucking good is because they don't got real problems. Throwing a little event here and there, and there ain't no real fucking problems. So when people say that I'm fucking spiraling out of control for coming on your live, you damn fucking right. And I'm gonna tell you, Tony, you damn fucking right. I'm not spiraling out of control. I'm glad that I'm finally fucking saying what the fuck needs to be said because I'm not lumped in with Caesar. I'm a victim of Caesar, and so are many other people. And if people want to say that I'm fucking losing it, once again, fuck you, because I'm tired of it. I'm not a fucking tough guy. I'm not gonna be taken advantage though. I'm not a fucking fool, and I'm not gonna be made to feel like I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? 100%, I feel Envy did not have anything to do with this shit. Because I told Envy, and Envy did try to get my money back. Envy did try to fucking help me with it. Envy was checking on me. Yo, how's your mental? Yo, how are you? How you doing, bro? I'm like, bro, I'm not good. I'm not good. I almost fucking lost it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I got people on my side. My wife has been A1 since day. I'm like, yo, this lady's, I said, damn, babe, I'm fucking crazy. You've been with me through all this shit. When I fucking had to sell my cars, I had to sell her truck. I had to sell everything. You know what I mean? And that's what people do to make it in. I didn't tell my employees, sorry, man, I can't make payroll. See you later. Payroll might have been like a week or two late sometimes. That's what the fuck a business owner does. I got my first paycheck in my business 2 months ago. You know what I mean? And like I said, bro, when people, if I fuck somebody over and if I defraud you and you call me on it and I don't fucking fix it, I'm a piece of shit. And am I gonna sit here and fucking now try to make it seem like I'm the victim and I'm the problem? No, I'm not the fucking problem. But it's fucked up that when you got people like me that have always helped, have always fucking helped, have given money. I mean, I've given money to people to fucking rent Airbnbs in DR and fucking this and fucking do all this. I've been fucking good. Anybody been referred to me, I'm like, all right, I might have not got back to you right away, but you can't sit here and say I took 6 figures from you and not fucking paid you back. You know what I mean? My fucking program is $100 a month, first payment in 30 days. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I appreciate you for, I came on here and I said what I said originally. But now, bro, it's at the end of the day where just like everybody's saying, if you don't say shit, you're also a part of the problem. But at the end of the day, it just sucks that I don't really go around talking shit about people. And if I ever do, it's because you fucking warranted it. And it's because you probably did something to me that you probably fucked up with, and I don't like it. And the same way people don't like it, and they say what they want to do, they will do what they do. It is what it is, bro. But I'm a family guy. I'm a hard worker. I'm a fucking Marine. You damn right I got a military problem. You damn right I got, and go against any other fucking Marine that owns a business and see if it's fucking easy. But don't fucking use my military, my mental for fucking excusing that I got fucking ripped off. And don't use that against me. Motherfucker, why don't you use that to help me? You know what I mean? Use that to fucking say, like, damn, you good, bro? Like I said, MV's one of the only guys. Shout out to MG too, because he always checked in on me and shit like that. You know what I mean? But other than that, bro, when people, but on the other end, when people do want to say that I'm fucking losing it because I'm coming on your live, why don't you go on live with me and defend the person, anybody that got a problem with me coming on here saying this shit, then why don't you come on live also and say what the fuck you got to say? And let's have a conversation about it. Anybody.
Who has said something to you that's trying to challenge you telling your story?
I can fucking say a list, bro. And I think those people don't really
let's hear
matter
a few.
because for me, those people don't really matter because I feel like those are the people that for me don't my quarrel and my shit's with Caesar. You know what I mean? That my shit's with him. Everybody else for me don't really fucking matter because they don't have the problems I have. They don't have the fucking issues that I
I
have.
want to tell you, man, I'm proud of you, bro, because I know what you were feeling, and I know the stages that you go through when you make these type of uh, decisions to be honest and tell your story. I know what you go through with the loss and feeling like you got scammed. Um, and we talked offline, so I know more in detail, even what you deal with, more than that. So mad respect for you just being honest and sharing your story, man. I think the reality is, and I said this from the beginning. I never said that DJ Envy took a dollar from anybody. I don't think he took a dollar, but he's also very, very responsible in this shit because he gave Caesar the platform. He knows that there's things that are off, and he still hasn't did anything to try to make sure it doesn't continue to happen. And I'm sure there's been financial gain that he's got from some capacity from his dealings with Caesar. I mean, they do live events together. They do, plenty of shit. So,
Yeah, I think from the events maybe. Like I said, I don't know that whole side, but from what I know, um, I can bet, I can bet everything that's why I also wanted to come on here too because I know Envy was on here before, but I don't feel that Envy knew anything about what Caesar was doing with that shady shit he was doing because when we went to the seminars, you know what I mean? We all had our individual time. We spoke and we did, and it's kind of like what everybody else does behind closed doors is on them. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like Envy didn't have anything to do with that shit. And it's fucked up. That's why I said it's kind of fucked up. Not to you. I'm just saying it's fucked up that when people even say like, "Oh, is it Envy?" It's like, "No, it's not Envy. Envy's solid. Envy's straight. Envy's straight up." You know what I mean? Whether it's a text, "Hey, how you doing? How's your mental?" Whatever the case is. But I don't. At the end of the day, he probably got bamboozled from Caesar too. You know what I mean? And it sucks. You know what I mean? A lot of people. This guy knows how to
I,
talk. This
I
guy knows
was
how to fucking.
I was really vibing with some of it, but like I still didn't like how he was dismissive to the fact that like he didn't know what was going on and that he had
Yeah.
also lost money. Like, bro, if you lost money and you sitting here trying to put on this position like you don't know what's going on and all that,
Yeah.
you're misleading people. Like the
Yeah.
reality is that y'all been knowing this shit for a long time. This shit didn't come up this week. See, a lot of people think that this shit just started today. How long have you been dealing with this?
Okay.
A year?
Last September. Last August, September. And I made a post about it on Instagram. I made a post about it on social media. And I said, I'm not fucking with this dude no more or his platform or anything. And got told that out of control or whatever the case is. At the end of the day, bro, I want to fix credit, bro. That's all I want to fucking do. Let me fix credit. And that's it. You know what I mean? That's all I want to fucking do, bro, is just provide a lifestyle or help other people provide a lifestyle for themselves through credit. That's all I do. That's all I want to do, man, is just fix credit and that's it. And if people want to sit here and say that me coming on here or me saying stuff to you is out of whack or out of control, why don't those same people telling me shit, why don't those same people have that same energy for the people that rip me off or say shit about me? Because they won't. They won't confront them. You know what I mean? They won't do it. But I got nothing to hide, bro. I got nothing to hide. If I fuck up, I fuck up. If I, sometimes my wife makes fun of me because sometimes I tell her myself. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, bro. Like if I fucked up, I fucked up, and I just want people. If you owe people money, fucking pay them. That's it. Pay them the fucking money. And if you don't fucking got it, then why should you be living in a fucking house? Like when I didn't have a fucking car, bro. You think I sold everything. How would I feel if I'm fucking driving around in a Rolls Royce, but I can't make payroll? What the fuck does that look like? You understand what I'm saying? Sold it. No problem. Got rid of it. Shit almost actually my other fucking car, the Escalade, that shit because I was still feeling the wrath of it. That shit almost got repoed in fucking what, December? My wife didn't even fucking know. You know what I mean? My shit almost but finally in fucking January. You want to know how I bounced back, bro? You want to know how I bounced back from all this shit?
Yeah, how?
Wasn't him. My team, we fucking we fucking buckled down. We fucking you know, try to get our it was a wake-up call for us too. You know what I mean? Try to get my customer service right, try to fucking hone in on the client. But then there was a fucking guy that I met. Shout out to Matthew Maheen. He told me about the ERTC credit, the Employee Retention Tax Credit. And during COVID, we didn't fire any employees. We actually hired 25 employees during COVID. And we actually gave paid pretty well when people were laying people off. And I guess I didn't realize it until I spoke to him that if you retained employees during COVID or whatever the case is, you get like up to $26,000 per employee. I had to apply for that shit way before I had my problems with Caesar, not knowing if it was real or not. And then fucking in January, I got the refund and I was able to get current with everything, credit cards, fucking all this shit. And if people want to sit here and say like, when you're a business owner, bro, you go through shit. And I will accept it if